Started.
Is he going to repay the favor? Not quite yet. Can't get to him.
Austin Dillon goes for a spin off turn number 2.
Justin tries to turn down, gets him up the racetrack.
There's just not room. I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the day, 2 cars running side by side on this track is asking a lot.
And then Dillon by himself.
He hits
goes
storm
around.
drain. Storm drain.
Yep.
Yeah, we've talked about it all night. If you get too low in the corner and you hit that storm drain like that, it unloads the back of the car and whips it around.
Well.
Yeah, and that came from Noah.
And everybody's mad.
Gregston, there's the payback. Haley had enough.
Yeah, 3 off turn 4 doesn't go. That track juts out because of the shape of the stadium grandstand.
So you're saying Haley had enough?
Well, and the more I watch this, the Kyle Busch was in the back of the Haley car, so he was kind of just the meat in the sandwich.
And Haley
wide,
fighting for the inside. You can't go 3 wide here, can you?
Yep. No, still
21
3 wide.
3 wide and the 21's around.
And now Kyle Busch is around.
Kyle Busch in turn 1 goes for a spin, and we're back to caution. And you can imagine what it was. The 8 has received a message from NASCAR telling Kyle Busch to cool down. Gets moved and squeezed into the wall, and around they go.
You see, they got jammed up, and Custard got into the clutches of Allmendinger, and Allmendinger's taking advantage of his opportunity to pass, and then he just tried to run him out of room and ran him in the fence.
And look at Priest down to the inside and into
the
the
42, 3
spot.
wide. Priest goes down, and this is why 42 shoved the 60, and the 60 just returned it.
Yep, here we go, right there.
Like that, and that one looks like it's going to gain him 3 spots.
Austin finally was able to get down.
Larson moves to 3rd. Eric Jones turns Ty Dillon around. That will bring out the caution flag.
Wow. Holy cow.
I heard you use the verb let.
And Larson kept the position, and then everything started to stack up behind them. And really what started this was the 10 and the 3 of Austin and Ty Dillon getting into each other. And
you see Ty got into Eric Jones, and he repays the favor there.
Yeah, just turned him around with the right rear quarter panel.
First caution flag. Remember, only green flag laps count. We have 16 in the books.
Austin was probably the biggest benefactor.
To propel Dillon off into turn 3, and Smith gives him a shot, and it's going around.
Yeah,
Bowman Gray just happened.
Now leading the last chance qualifier from Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Justin Haley, and Cody Ware. Turn 2, around goes Ty Gibbs off the bumper of Josh Berry.
Clint, right here, going into turn 1, and just Josh Berry into the back of the 54 and just turns him around. That was pretty simple. And really, when you're in Josh Berry's position there in the 21 car, you know that you've got to be aggressive, and just gets into the left rear quarter panel, and that
he wants to see these guys get to racing side by side, beating and banging.
Berry hit Haley, and Haley goes around. So does McDowell.
That's 2 in a row. Berry's not wanting to set this one out.
7.
Yeah. I'm going to take that back.
Yeah,
I do too. That was not Josh Berry.
Which one of the 5 cars behind him are you going to blame?
I'm going to start with the one behind him.
That's
42.
Goodness.
The 42 got into the 21, into the 7, wrecked them all.
But
wait a minute.
But that's what happens. That's what happens in the spot.
14 for Larson.
Keeping out. There it goes. I knew it.
Big slide for Burt Myers into the turn 1 wall. And this partisan crowd, you're either for the Myers here at Bowman Gray or against them.
You keep an eye on the crowd now. Half of them, like you said, are going to be happy, and half
off the front end of Ricky Stenhouse' car.
Well, you can see all those cars behind him there. It was kind of
top of the screen.
Yes, he just turned him. Yeah, it was.
It looked like he got loose.
Looked out of shape before Stenhouse got to him.
Well, he got.
A little bump from Haley, and another one straightened him out, and around he went.
Didn't work out. About this.
Now scoring is saying that Eric Jones is the bump from Larson. That sends Jones up the racetrack 3 wide. Here they come off the corner.
Oh, my.
Outside, spin it in front of you.
Oh, everybody.
Right here, and as they check up, it checks everybody behind him. You see the left front tire that was sliding on Cole Custer's car, and then they just 3 wide off the exit of turn 4. Bowman Gray is recipe for disaster.
They held it as long as they could, but Gibbs couldn't get that car rolling. And caution with the checker.
Progression at
Kyle
Stewart-Haas
Larson.
Racing was really good as a race car driver. Oh,
whoa! Kyle Busch around. That was Van Gisbergen.
That's right.
To
That's right.
Gregson to Busch. Athletic building. That is Suarez in the middle of this. Let's see how it unfolds.
Run out of real estate. Right in front of the leader, Chase Elliott, too. That's how fast things happen. That could have wiped your leader out. So close.
Jamie Little, how's the 24?
Well, I was listening to his radio, Mike, and he said up to that point his steering was really stiff, so having a hard time turning that race
Although
car.
Chase Elliott wasn't trying to hit him, it's just a cumulative as an accordion back. Speaking of accordion, they're around.
2 of them.
Briscoe, Larson.
All good right there.
Go for us. Ooh.
Yeah, look, it was hard to tell right there. I couldn't tell if Larson was trying to fill the hole.
A little synchronized spinning there.
Well, I'll just simplify it then. Cindric got into him.
Yeah.
Well, let's watch from the 5.
Stack hard here. Still there, tight. Quarter, bumper, still there. He's there.
It's obviously hard to see from that angle. That looked like he was trying to move down. Christopher Bell way up the racetrack. You're going to see a retaliation.
Logano.
I knew it.
Got Bell, got Hocevar. Wall.
Told you. Saw that one coming. I couldn't hardly get it out of my mouth fast enough. It's coming.
There's a look at it right at the start-finish line. Here they go into 1.
Slid him way up the racetrack.
Yeah, and Logano knew right there. He just backed off. Well, he got into the back of the 20.
Yep.
He was moving back down in there, and
you'll see Hocevar go down because he knows he's got to defend himself because he's going to get hit. But
all right, here's Christopher Bell's radio.
22 just shoved you there. Wasn't nothing you could do. All right, take care of it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, it didn't look like it.
No, and
turn 2. Larson and Byron both trying to come up from the rear and getting together, both spinning in turn 2 at lap 116.
And leaders coming here underneath of me.
First 96 laps of this race, Chase Elliott. And a lap ago, Byron got squeezed up toward the barrier out of turn 4, but
yeah, I think Blaney is the car that.
Oh, turn 1. Keselowski goes around off the front bumper of Bubba Wallace. Hocevar spins. Bowman spins.
As soon as they get by, you go back here.
He tried to fill the hole right there, and Bubba Wallace said, sorry about that. Getting go time here, and we got to go.
that's what I was saying about doing that earlier. You have to be careful and mindful. Just because you're clear right there, you stack everybody up, and they push them. Even if they were them, pushes them into you.
And that is the aftermath.
Yeah, and a lot of times when you try to fill that hole, you have to slow down a little bit, and the guy behind you is coming forward with his momentum, and it just winds up in a situation like this. Look at Larson's head.